So this is the euro dollar analysis for Wednesday 29th of November. Now, before we begin the analysis, a quick risk disclaimer. And with the risk disclaimer out of the way, we can begin the analysis. So, on the 28th, we were just about there, in and around this 1910, this key level. Let's bring this over here. We were in and around this key level, in and around this 1910. We're saying if we did see a break from it, we'll be looking to see our prices react in around that 1960. Possibly moving up to 120.30, we would have to be aware of the 120 level before we get up there. Now, what we did see was we did break down from this key level in around this 1910, which was resistance in the past, and we did see a breakdown of prices. We were expecting possibly a bounce in around this 1862. We did not see a bit of a bounce. We did not catch a bit of a bid around this 1862. Instead, what we did see was prices come all the way down to the next key level, marked out here in red. Key levels are marked out here in red on the charts. We came down to this 1830, and we do seem to have found support in around this key level in around this 1830 level now. So what do we expect prices to go from here? Now let's just scale over a bit, and let's just grab the pen. So if we do continue to hold this 1830 and we don't see a breakdown in prices, so far the retracement hasn't been very strong at the moment. It's not been a pretty strong V-shaped reversal, indicating indicating strong momentum towards 1910, but it is we did seem to find support here, so we could potentially see prices head up towards that 1860 level that we were saying before. That could have potentially acted as support. See if we do see a reaction, some sell side momentum for a retest of 1830. If we don't see a reaction around this 1860 level, we'll be looking for another retest of 1910, beyond which we'll be looking for the most recent highs in around this 1960. From there, we would be looking for prices to head towards the 120 level, in around this 120, and the next key level is in around this 120.30. The reason we mentioned 120 is a nice round number. We might see some selling momentum off that level, but the key level that we're looking for is in around this 120.30 that we have seen some selling from before. If, however, we do break down from where we are at present, so we do have a shallow retracement, or we retrace to 1860, and then we have the reversal, or we don't actually get up there, and we do have some selling momentum coming to the market. We'll see how prices react to this 200 period moving average. 200 period moving average currently sitting at 1821, so it is pretty close. We just have to be a bit aware of it. Below that, we're looking at 1810, and below that, 1810 was a weekly pivot, so we might not see much of a reaction around 1810. But the key level after, if we do see a breakdown from 1830, is in around 1771. We have seen some buying momentum, we have seen some selling momentum from that level. Now, if we do successfully navigate the 1771 level, we are potentially looking for a move down to the 1728. Before we get there, we have to be aware of the 400 period moving average, marked out here in black, as it may act as a dynamic level of support, as would likely the 200 period moving average. If we do successfully navigate the 1728, we'll be looking for a move down to 1710. I think 1710 would likely be the far end of the range on the 29th of November. Now 120.30, again, I would expect that to be the far end of the range. If we did progress beyond the 120.30, we're looking at 120.92, and again to the downside below 117.10, we'll be looking in around this 1670s, 1680s. Before we wrap up here, we'll just have a look at the daily chart, and let's get scale on here correct. So on this daily chart, we have seen a shift in momentum. So we did have the sell-off from here, came into the 1560s, 1612s, in around this zone. We did catch a bit of a bid. What we did do as well was we did post, so our lows are here. We posted a high low there. We've had price move up to this 1910. Now we have had a pin bar, and we have had another candle which indicates more of a sell-off, closing near its lows. So we'll see how we react in around 1830, very key level. The fact that we have sold off all the way back into that level is likely a good sign, because usually when we see sell-offs all the way down to key levels, sometimes what happens is some buying momentum comes in immediately. It's as if the bears have gotten exhausted. They've given it one final push down to support, and they take profits, and we'll see it as an opportunity to buy the market up. So we'll see whether we post a third higher low and we've had two so far, third high low for a push towards that 120.30, and eventually these highs in and around this 120.92. And we've already mentioned the levels to the downside. So that's the euro dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.